Hi, I'm Dave Fennell with Central Florida Illustrated. My friends Connie and Julia have asked me to take them to some of the local attractions. The trouble is they've seen the major ones a couple of dozen times, and they're a little short this week. So they've asked me to tell them about some of the smaller, less expensive points of interest. And I said, why don't I just show you? Lights, please.
Constructed as a tribute to the citrus industry in 1956, the Citrus Tower in Claremont serves as a lookout point over vast citrus groves. Well, actually, most of the trees died in the early 80s, but the growers are replanting in many areas, and besides, this is still some of Florida's prettiest scenery. Lakes Apopka, Mineola, and Minnehaha are included in the view of 5 counties, and maybe as many as 8 on a really clear day. While Claremonters might be the first to agree they aren't exactly the hub of activity in Central Florida, they must be mighty proud of the way their city looks from up here. Okay, so the elevator ride isn't Space Mountain. It's still an inexpensive place to get a good natural high.
Our tower is 226 feet tall. That's 22 stories high. They started building our tower in 1950, and they opened it to the public in 1956. We're right in the middle of the state of Florida, so it's 60 miles to Atlantic and 60 to the Gulf of Mexico.
Now, if you're still into towers after this, pull out onto Highway 27, head south 50 miles to Bach Tower Gardens. Opened in 1929 as one of the first tourist attractions in Florida. The gardens serve as a relaxing place for visitors to wander and meditate. The tower is not open to the public, but it has a real carillon and a real live carillonist who performs concerts for music lovers. Now, if the walk through the woods gets your Call of the Wild juices flowing, head towards one of our state parks. Blue Springs State Park near Orange City provides a spectacular view of a major freshwater spring and its inhabitants. The endangered manatee is a mammal that some people have never heard of, but the sight of one of the gentle creatures leaves you with a lasting memory.
Or you could take an airboat ride and really see Florida. It only starts at $9 at the Long Cabbage Fish Camp. You'll have a good time. Ask Jimmy. Right, Jim?
Located on Highway 520 between Orlando and Cocoa on the St. Johns River. Here you can go looking for alligators or just have a beer and do some fishing.
Lights, please. That's just a tiny sample of the fantastic fun things to do here in Central Florida. Join me next time for more faces and places in Central Florida. I'm Dave Fennell.
This is Oswald Bronson, president of Bethune-Cookman College. Congratulations, Channel 24, on your new public broadcast center.
500 years ago, a young English king waged a bloody war against France. Soon, his battle begins all over again. For the first time on network television, Masterpiece Theater presents Kenneth Branagh's acclaimed Henry V.
Think we King Harry's strong?
From this day to the ending of the world, but we in it shall be remembered.
Local broadcast of today's programming is made possible in part by Ming Court, a proud member of Channel 24's Business and Industry campaign. Ming Court on International Drive features gourmet Chinese cuisine and Florida seafood and steaks with an Oriental flair.
Sex is...
It's very difficult to explain, you know.
Children's Television Workshop presents What Kids Want to Know About Sex and Growing Up. Coming this May.
Thank you for watching Channel 24, WMFE-TV Orlando.
Next, on Great Performances, Tom Stoppard's hilarious comedy, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead. A fractured look at the most famous play in the English language through the eyes of its 2 least famous characters.
My name is Guildenstern, and this is Rosencrantz.
I'm sorry. His name is Guildenstern, and I'm Rosencrantz.
Starring Gary Oldman, Tim Roth, and Richard Dreyfuss. Rosencrantz and Guildenstern
Welcome to Elsinore.
Are dead. Great Performances is made possible by Texaco, continuing our tradition of leadership in supporting the finest in performing arts. Texaco, star of the American road. Great Performances is also made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the financial support of viewers like you.